Hip-hop since 1987.com.
You know what it is, your man Eldorado, hip hop since 1987. I'm live right now in Atlanta, and I have the honor and the pleasure of being with two beautiful women that you may be very familiar with. We have Grammy-winning artist right here, Chrisette Michele, and her lovely friend right here, Shanelle Mays. How are you ladies doing this evening?
Wonderful, thank you.
Great, thank you.
Now we're here on this lovely occasion for you. You have a lot of things going on as far as your career. You're a celebrity makeup artist. I know you've done some work in New York, but you're down here in Atlanta right now. So tell us why you felt it was important to come here to Atlanta.
Well, one of the reasons is Atlanta's emerging film and production industry. It's really growing rapidly, and I just wanted to come in and, get in on it. I feel like there's room for all of us, so I'm wanting to grow as an artist. I work with a lot of music artists, so I'm just thinking it's time to take it to the next level and work with some TV and some production in that area. So I came here, and I'm ready, and I'm married, and I have a baby, and the houses are bigger, and the living is a little better, so I was like, why not?
Now, I also have to ask you this. Fashion and music, they have a lot in common, I'll say. Their worlds pretty much intertwine a lot. So being as though you and Chrisette do a lot of work together, who are some clients that you work with so far?
I work with a lot of people. I work with Paula Abdul, I work with Gabrielle Douglas, I work with Melanie Fiona, Jasmine Sullivan, Nicole Murphy, Adrienne Bailon. I work with W Magazine and Essence and People and Entertainment Tonight and numerous publications and television networks and things of that nature.
Now, how are you tonight? We also want to talk to you because you have a lot of things going on. You're starring right now on the show R&B Divas, but you also have an album that's getting ready to come out soon. So tell us a little bit about your upcoming project.
Thank you. I mean, really, I'm here to support my sister. I mean, it just means a lot to be here. But she did the makeup for the video that we're premiering tonight called Together. Derek Blanks was the director of it, and it's coming on my new project, The Lyricists Opus, which drops next Monday, November 24th.
I understand you also had a trip recently to Africa,
yes.
And if I'm not mistaken, it kind of gave you a different outlook on life. Can you talk to us a little bit about that trip?
It gave both of us a really different outlook on a lot of things. We experienced a lot of beautiful people, right? Some of the most beautiful people we've ever seen. But like every country, there were parts of the country that were segregated, and we couldn't figure out why. We couldn't believe that light-skinned black people and dark-skinned black people had issues with each other, and it was called colorism. So I wrote a song called Make Us One, and it's just about bringing unity everywhere that we go. But that was an eye-opening experience. But South Africa in itself was absolutely phenomenal. A record-breaking time we had there.
That's wonderful. Now I have a question that'll be a question for both of you ladies. With you being successful black African-American ladies in the entertainment industry, from your perspective, from the music industry, what advice would you give young ladies? And then from your perspective as well, fashion and makeup, what the artistry and everything like that, what advice would you give to young ladies as well?
You know what? One thing I always tell my young girls is to listen to your mom. I know that sounds so, cliche and regular, but a lot of times we don't know that our mothers have this wisdom. And then a lot of us don't have mothers that we can depend on, so I also say find your face in history. Look for what you want to do that came before you. There's somebody who did it before you did. It might not be just like how you're going to do it, but it can give you some pointers and advice on what you're doing next. Yes.
I agree. One of the things that I think is really important in whatever you want to do is to find a mentor. Find someone that has done it before you. Find someone that you can study. Find someone that you can emulate, but still authentically be you. You have to learn how to put your own spin on some things, but you also have to learn how to study under someone, how to apprenticeship, how to mentorship, how to really, really learn the ropes before you get into an industry, any industry, that you really don't know the ins and out about.
Before we wrap up, can you talk to us a little bit about the video that you'll be premiering tonight?
Everything is pink.
And there's a lot of jewel, and it's so pretty. I'm so excited because I didn't know they were premiering the video. Yeah.
If people want to stay in tune with what you have going on via social media, how can they go about doing so?
I'm lovingly_makeup and lovingly makeup on Twitter.
RichHipster.biz.
You know what it is, your man Eldorado, hip hop since 1987, live in Atlanta with these lovely ladies. Stay tuned to Hip Hop since 1987 for a lot more from their movement.